guys, I'm Annabelle, and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing a full run-through of Destiny. Larry Osborne asked for this one, and I know a lot of you guys want to see how this plays, so join me at the table and let's play Destinies. Alright guys, I have the game ready to go. This is an app-driven game, so I got my app here. I already know that I played this scenario before, so I already know who I'm going to be. I'm going to be the witch, but we're gonna tell the app. We have to tell the app. I start with two regular dice and one coin, and I have three dice. There's a name for it. The app's gonna tell us. I forgot, but they're all exhausted, which is why I'm keeping them not on my resource pool, which is right here. And we're gonna have some stats, which the app is gonna tell us what amount we start with once we start the game. As far as cards, I have my tiles here. That's going to be what's going to populate the map for us to interact with. I have these are when we populate stores. That's how we mark them. So you'll see, because we're probably going to get a store. Those are XP, experience, which we can trade. We can use one to move two on our stats, and you're probably going to see that as well. You usually get those when you fail a roll. So it's not all bad when you fail a roll, which I think is great in this game. Over here we have encounter tokens. That's going to be important places that we can interact, like things like maybe the inn or a person sometimes, or an event that's going on. We'll mark it with that. And then more coins. And then these are the items that we can acquire during the game. They're number 1 to, I'm not sure, I don't remember, 70 something, I think, 76. And what I've done is, you don't shuffle these; they are numbered, so you put them, in numerical order. So I have my 1s here, then my 10s, then etc., all the way to 70. But with that all done, we can go to the app. So I have it here. We're going to play. So first of all, I got to tell you, there might be spoilers because this is a very story-driven game. So if you don't want to see spoilers for the first adventure, then you probably don't want to watch this video. But if you're okay with spoilers, then I'm only going to spoil the first story, which, it's the one that the game recommends you start with, which is called Nature of the Beast. And we're going to click on it. And it tells you a little bit about, just like what you're going to be encountering. In the dead of winter, a monster preys on the town. Among whispers of curses and dark magic, there are a few who will not cower and hide, but go into the night to face the beast. What fate awaits them? All right, let's hit play. And then we have to choose a difficulty. So normal, as you can see, is for 2 to 3 players. I only have 1 player here, so I wanted to show you the solo variant of the game. I think this game plays really well solo, because you can go at your own pace. You don't have to. You'll see in a minute. So there's also Challenger solo. And that's where, of course, like the word says, it's a little bit more challenging. So there's a timer and stuff. But you can also play Explorer solo, which you can take as much time as you want. You can explore the town as much as you want. You can take your time and do things. And that's the one that we're going to play today. So I want to show you as much as I can without being constrained by time limit. And then there's Bound by Fate, which is 2 players versus 2 players. So we're going to click on Explorer.
It was a dark night in the dead of winter, when the terrible howl resounded for the first time. No strangers to wolves, the men quickly assembled a hunting party. The few who returned, bloodied and terrified, spoke of a monster, a werewolf, hungry for human flesh. The townsfolk turned to the mayor, once a famed warrior, but they found his house dark and abandoned. Did he abandon his kin to the mercy of the monster? Or had some other darker fate befallen him? As the beast prowled the woods, many wondered, what does it want? Where did it come from? And most of all, how to put an end to this nightmare. But there were a few who knew their fates were, for various reasons, tied to the monster. And so, the threads of destiny became interwoven for the first time.
I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now we need to choose our character. So again, like I said, I played this one before and I really enjoyed the witch. Uh, each one of these characters is somehow tied to the beast. And you'll find out who the witch is in a minute. I'm going to pick on the witch. And here's what tells you how to set her up. So on the left, there's her picture, which of course I already got there. Her card looks exactly like that. And then underneath it, it tells you where to set her stats. So for intelligence, she has 4, 7, 11, and 12. We have these little pegs that fit right in there: 4, 7, 11, and 12. And then for dexterity, which is the green, it's 5, 8, 11, 12, 11, 12. And then for power, 5, 7, and 11. So our stats are set. And then on the middle, you can see standard setup. Take 1 coin, which we did. Exhaust all of your purple dice. I know they have a name. Um, it'll tell us, I think. And then character bonus, take a talisman, which is card 6 as your starting item. So we go to the cards. And again, these are 1 to 10, so I know 6 is here somewhere, and there's our talisman. And then to the left of the app, we have our mini, and you can kind of move it around to make sure that you've gotten the correct one. To be honest, sometimes I don't get the correct one. I think this time I did. So she's right here ready to be put out into the game once we set up the tiles, which should probably happen next. Let's click OK. Did every player take starting items and set their skills? Yes, we did. Okay. All right, so game progress is saved automatically at the start of each in-game day. Save games can be loaded. Okay, but we're gonna play through the whole game. So let's go. Okay. Here we go. This is how we set up the map. The western part of the town. The church welcomes all. The town hall is locked and barred. So we place tile number 2 face up as indicated. So that one's easy because again they're numbered. Okay, and we place it face up. There we go. Start right here, I guess. We'll move it around if we need to. Okay. In these days of cold and blood, the church is a beacon of hope. And the church is going to be marked by this guy, which again we can, well, he's got the Bible, so there he goes, or a book with a cross on it. Let me find him and put him right over there where the app tells me to. Okay, so he's here. This is going to be our church. We click OK. And now you'll notice this one is face down. So the eastern part of town where the smith and the inn can be found. We're just going to place it. We are not going to flip it until we go over there and interact. Here, click OK. On the other side, we get 11. And it says, let's find it first. There we go. The hills by the village where the stone circle stands. And if you forget all this information, you can click on the tile in the app and it'll remind you what everything is. Because I don't know about you, but I have the worst memory. So I'm like, what was over there on the east, or what was on the west? But it's easy to let the app will just tell you. So click OK. Okay, we need 25. The road through the forest used to be much safer. So there's a forest down there. Okay. And then 16. A wolf howls somewhere in the meadow. And there we go. Okay, we can click OK. I think that's it, because usually whatever tile you're on, or when you say you explore here, you'll open whatever is orthogonally adjacent to where you're at. So that's why we have like a cross going here, because everything that we can explore is orthogonally adjacent to the tile where we're going to be at. So click OK. And we're going to go to day 1. We're going to put our witch here. And before I even start, effort die. So these are the effort die. So we can refresh one, which means putting one on our board, which we can use. We don't have to. We can save it and use it in a subsequent turn. But before we start, you know that there's a beast. You read the story. I mean, you heard the story and hopefully read it. But every character has a special connection to the beast, like I said. And on the back side of the card, it'll tell you what the connection for the witch is. And that secret information, if you were playing with more players, you don't have to tell anyone else what your connection to the beast is. And in fact, you also have two goals, and you can complete either one of them in order to win the games. And deep in your heart, you know the werewolf is your son, cursed by his evil wife. With magic you taught her yourself. The spell is powerful. The spell is a powerful one, but you know how to undo it. If you reverse the curse, you'll prove her guilty and bring her to justice and get your son back. And then, like I said, we have two choices. We can either perform a healing ceremony by helping 3 townspeople in need so they agree to take part in the ritual, or we can reverse the spell. Find and bring 2 ritual items to the Romani camp. And then at the bottom, it tells you what to do once you've done either or. When you're ready, go to the stone circle in the west to fulfill your destiny. So I know the stone circle is here because we just kind of read it, and it's also west. But first, I either need to help 3 townspeople in order for them to help me perform a healing ceremony, or I can reverse the spell if I can find 2 ritual items to the Romani camp, which I don't know where the Romani camp is yet. And everybody's going to be trying to do their individual goals in the game, and it's pretty much a race. If you're playing with other people, is whoever completes their destiny first, which takes a little bit. There's some steps, and you'll see that even for us, it's going to take a while. And sometimes, like I start planning that I'm going to do the one on the left, but I end up finding what I need for the one on the right, so I kind of flip over to the right. We'll see how this one goes. I'm not really sure. I know I think I'd like to do the healing. It seems a little harder because you have to ask 3 people for help. Whereas if I just find 2 ritual items, I can go and reverse the curse. I think either way is a win, so we'll see how it goes for us. But I already refreshed my die. We're ready to go. Let's click OK and let's go. Okay, and you see the map. You can probably zoom it out a bit. And on your turn, you can move up to 2 tiles away, and you can interact with whatever you want that's on that tile. So right now we have a choice between interacting with the church, which is right here on our tile, or going and exploring somewhere else. I know I don't need to go to the what is it, circle, something circle, ritual circle. I forgot. What's the name? Oh man, I forgot already. But oh yeah, the stone circle. But I could talk to the church guy, or I can interact. I think I'm just going to stay right there and talk to the church guy. Again, I'm not in a hurry. There's no other players. So let's do that. In order to do that, all I got to do is click on the app on the church guy. And it's like if I was here with him. So I can even put him here. It doesn't really matter where you are on the tile. You can interact with anything that's on that tile. All really that you're doing is trying to keep track of where you are on the map. But even if you forget, because sometimes I forget to move my little girl around, the app will kind of tell you where you're at. You'll see that probably soon. So anyways, we're going to go to church. Visit the church. Yes. Right, the church gathers the faithful every day since the beast attacked. Some see the beast as a divine punishment. Most believe it can't step onto sacred ground. With so many eager to repent for their sins, the offering box is always full. The priest approaches you as you enter. He seems distracted. And now we have choices. We can pray, we can steal money from the offering box, we can ask the priest what troubles him, or we can ask the priest about your destiny, which would be asking about the 2 things in the back by scanning the 2 things in the front. So I definitely want to see if he wants to help me. I don't know that there's a ritual item here. And I can pretty much do this in any order. I can kind of explore the place where I'm at to the fullest during my turn. And then it'll be, of course, another player's turn, or in my case, it'll be my turn again, but I'll have to move somewhere else. Actually, I can stay in the same place, I guess. But let's see. So the first thing we want to do, let's ask him what troubles him, see what he's all about. I can't believe I'm asking you about this, witch, but I have a dilemma, he confesses. I intend to visit the Romani camp to spread the word of Christ among them. Now my trouble is twofold. First, I won't attempt it without permission from their fortune teller. Otherwise, it will be pointless to even try. And second, well, now, amid these hellish events, I'm not sure whether I'm prepared to spread the good news anymore. Okay. And that was that. He just told us what's troubling him. Sure. I think the next thing I want to do is pray. And if you look at the app, it has a couple of symbols. So you know, like pray doesn't really take anything on your part. That green symbol probably means we have to roll on the green line here on our green stats, and the blue on our blue stats. And then ask your priest. You see the little QR codes there symbol. That means we have to scan something in order to interact with that. For now, I think I'm going to pray first because sometimes when you do, you get good results out of it. Sometimes you get nothing, but it's worth a try. So let's pray. Your convictions and your conscience are clear. The prayer fills you with new determination. Refresh all your effort die. So yeah, all my effort dies are refreshed. So that was a good thing that I stopped and pray a little bit. And now we can steal money. We do need money to buy things. We can also encourage him on his how he's kind of like troubled about going and preaching the good word to the Romani camp, which is actually where we need to go with those ritual items, I believe. So let's see. Um, my green is better than my blue. So if I'm going to steal money, and by better I mean, actually, no, it's the other way around. My blue is better than my green. You want to have your pegs all the way to the left. The more your pegs are to the left, the better you are at a skill, because you're going to see it in a second. We're going to try and steal. Now, we're going to try and encourage him first. Let's do that. So we're going to encourage him. And you see now that it's going to ask us for the number of successes. So we always roll our 2 normal dice. But then we have a choice if we want to roll any of our effort dice. Of course, if we do, we set them aside. They're not going to be refreshed. They get refreshed one by one every turn. So I think to encourage him, I'm going to use 1 and see how I roll. And I'm rolling blue, so I'm rolling on the blue line. Okay, so I got an 8. That's not that bad, I think. So yeah, we just count up the amount, 4 plus 3 plus 1. Or in this particular die, there's a granted success. So you would get whatever successes you get regularly and then a granted success. But we got an 8. So we look at our stats up here and we go down to the 8. And then we look at how many successes by counting how many pegs are to the left of that. So I got 2 successes. Could have gotten 4, but of course, these are all the way down there. So I've only gotten 2, so I'm going to click on, I'm going to add 2 there and then confirm, and maybe it'll be enough. We'll see. Do you really think so? The priest is still torn, but your arguments seem to work. So be it then. As soon as a fortune teller agrees to see me, I'll go pay her a visit. So now we know the fortune teller is a woman, it's a female. Okay. And of course, like I said, this one gets exhausted, so we can't use it anymore. Now we can try and steal, or we can ask about our destiny. I think it's worth trying to steal. Our green is pretty bad, so I'm going to use 1 more. And we got a 5, just not a lot. Because if you look at the green, 5 is only 1. So I don't know if we'll be able to steal anything. Let's see. Is there not a single moment when no one is looking at you? You loiter around the offering box suspiciously long, but not a single opportunity arises. Yeah, I don't think that was good enough. So we lose another effort die, and we get nothing as a reward. And then we're going to ask about our destiny. So now you see that there's a little box there. And if you want to ask about the perform healing ceremony, you use the code on the right. If you want to ask about the reverse the spell, you use the other one. I'm going to ask him about healing. Maybe he'll want to help me with that. So all you do is you point it to the camera. I would help you, he says, but not before my dilemma is resolved. So there we go. We already have something to do. We need to help him with this dilemma over at the Romani camp. And I don't think there's anything else we can do. So it's actually, this have changed. The church gathers the faithful every day since the beast attacks. Some see the beast as a divine punishment. Most believe it can't step onto sacred ground. That we read was so many eager to repent for their sins. The offering box is always full, but we didn't get to steal anything. The priest approaches you as you enter. He seems distracted. Hello, friend. Did you have a chance to talk to the fortune teller on my behalf yet? Well, we don't know what the fortune teller is, but we'll find out. So we're going to end our turn. End the turn, yes. And of course, because we're playing solo, we go again. So I think it's time to go explore. We already exhausted all of that we needed to do with the priest. First of all, we're going to get an effort die back, so we are a little bit better there. And I think next up we're going to go east and see what's on number 23. So we're going to click OK to start our turn. We'll click on 23. The eastern part of town where the smith and the inn can be found. Okay, so that shouldn't be too bad. We'll explore it. Yes, let's explore it. Where we flip it. We'll stand here. This part of town houses the inn and the craftsman's dwellings. Usually it's teeming with life. Now the street is empty. Flip tile 23, we did. Okay. Okay, and here are the next tiles we can explore. There is the hanging tree stands where two roads meet. The hanging tree over here. Okay. Wolves howl. The forest does not welcome you. More forest down there. Okay, and most probably up here next. Yep, 54. The fields are frozen solid. Okay. Wonder where this fortune teller is. There we go. Many find comfort in the inn, always warm and welcoming. And like I said, these are the tokens that we're going to use to kind of denote that that's something we can interact with. Okay. The workshop radiates heat. The smith is hard at work. Somebody else that maybe we can help? Okay, I think that's him. He has his little wrench in the back. So go ahead and click OK. Mayor's house. The mayor's house stands empty. What happened here? I don't know what happened here. I remember at the beginning of the story it said that the mayor had disappeared. They went to look for him because he was a warrior, but he was nowhere to be found. All right, okay. And now we go. So again, we get to explore with either of those three locations. I'm kind of inclined to go to the smith just because maybe he's in trouble of some kind and I can help him. So let's do that. I'm going to go to the smith. Visit the smith, yes. He's hard at work, I can tell. Set up the smith trade stack. Okay, so that's a store. So when we get to these kind of stores, what we do is we look up all those cards and we set up a stack, and most probably we'll be able to purchase that. But of course, we only have $1. So let's see. We're gonna need a hatchet, two hatchets, which are number 5. Got them. 2 hatchets. Luck pick is number 10. It's right here. 2 of those. Yes. Okay, the sword, which is 14. 2 swords. Makes sense. A lot of stuff for just one me. A trap, which is 16. And a crossbow, which is 27. Means it's over here. And we might find other stores around town. So like I said, these things will help us to know which store is which. So what we do is we put a marker here, and then we put the matching marker on the stack. And we can't shop yet, but I'm sure it'll be one of the options once we hit OK. The smith is extremely busy. Apart from his regular work, the appearance of the beast has caused many frightened townsfolk to seek out protective amulets and charms. Fortunately for you, he is well versed in working with silver. So I can ask him about my destiny, maybe ask him to help me, ask him about an item, but I only have a talisman, which I don't really care much about it. So steal something, and here we go again with the green. Take a look at his wares, which is going shopping, and give him a silver item, which I don't have. Let's take a look at his wares. I want to know how much they cost before I go try and buy them. Like for example, that's $2. That's 1, So I can afford that. That's a sword for one, a sword for one, a lockpick for one, a lockpick for one, hatchet for one, and a hatchet for one. Which means that with only one coin to my name, I might be able to buy one thing. I can also sell my stuff and I get a total price. So I will sell it for one and get something back for one. That doesn't seem very helpful. So I think we're going to try to steal something, and maybe we'll get lucky. So let's do it. Of course, we need green. So this time I'm going to roll both because I need an 8 to get 2 successes. Okay, so I have 6 and a success. So 6 and a success means I get one regular, and then from the purple die it gives me another one. So I have 2 successes. And of course, all of my purple dice are exhausted. My effort dice to see if we succeed. The man is busy, but he keeps a close watch on his wares. You linger for a moment, but fail to find an opening. Is that suspicion in his eyes? So we lose a green, okay, and we exhaust one of our effort dice, but we all have them all exhausted, and then we gain XP. Great. So lose the green. So all we have to do is we choose one of our green pegs and we move it to the right. The arrow is pointing to the right. So I guess we'll move this one, and then I can cash this in to move stuff back. I can do that at any time. Let's click OK. There's nothing else that I need to use to roll for. I think for now we're okay. I still only have $1. I do know that I'd like to get at least one thing. I don't know if I'll be able to come back. I mean, I might be able to come back, but I do want to buy at least something. So let's take a look at his wares. The smith is a master of his craft, and his goods are of top quality. Use the trade stack, which is here. And I can't afford the crossbow, so put it back. The trap is in a test. Don't roll any dice. Instead, you roll 10. So that's nice. In a red test, which is usually power or attack, you don't roll anything. You get a 10. So similar to the other one. The lockpick, you can use it to open doors, obviously, and that's something else. Like these are usually have 2 uses. Either you can use it as an item that you need. For example, I think because the mayor has left his house, we might need a lockpick to unlock his door and go look inside and maybe find something useful, maybe something that has to do with the beast. Or we can also discard it and get some green back. So improve our green for each other item you own. So I think I'm going to get the lockpick because I'm planning on going to the mayor's house. So I'll give rid of my coin. And then last but not least, we're going to ask him about our destiny and see if he wants to help. Maybe he'll say yes. The innkeeper fears something has happened to his supplier. Okay. That doesn't help us much, does it? Okay, well, he doesn't want to help us. He's worried about something else. So let's end our turn. Yes. And of course, we're going to go, it's still our turn. We're going to go day 3. We refresh one of our purple. And like I planned, let's go to the mayor's house this time. But before we do that, drawn by rumors of the monster, the bishop himself arrived in town. He takes up residence in the church, and it is said that he offers a reward to anyone who slays the wolves threatening the faithful. He believes them to be in league with the beast. Okay? The priest was seen traveling east towards the crossroads, burdened by some troubling dilemma, which we know about, right? We know he wants to go preach to those guys. And he's going east, which is kind of the way we went. So he might be somewhere around here. Okay? Replace the church as indicated. Okay, so that's the bishop, I guess. Take out our priest. We'll put the bishop there. Click OK. And that's it. Okay, so let's go to the mayor's house, or we can go east and try and follow the priest. But I got my lockpick. I want to see if I can use it. So we'll do that next turn, probably. Visit the mayor's house? Yes. Okay, the house is eerily quiet. Snowdrifts cover the path, and it's clear no one has been here for a few days at the very least. Both the mayor and his wife disappeared just as the beast showed up. What happened to them? So open the door or look outside, look around outside. But I've got a lockpick, so let's go ahead and use the lockpick. Or should we look outside first? Let's go inside first, I think. You know, open the door, force it open, or get through the lock. Well, we bought this for a reason. So let's see. Scan it, and you make short work of the lock. The path inside is open. The house is dark and quiet. We need to discard the lockpick, unfortunately. Okay, but we're inside. Quiet darkness, a faint smell of herbs and dust. Neither the mayor nor his wife, the sorceress, are here. Books and ledgers lie on the table, along with some coins. The walls and the floor are decorated with animal hides. And we can search the house, we can look around outside, which is a choice we were given before, or we can steal the coins. And I don't think it takes a roll, so we're definitely going to do some stealing. I mean, they're not here, right? They don't need them. I do. The money is out in the open. Your mission is of great importance, and you need all the help you can get. Should you take it? Steal the coins or don't steal the coins? Well, I'm going to steal the coins. You need it more than they do. The feeling of guilt is almost imperceptible. You see how guilty I'm feeling? Not a bit. All right, so we did get 2 coins. Now I wish I would have come here before I go to the smith, but okay. And we can still search the house, or we can look around outside. I think since we're in here, we did the whole lockpick thing. Searching inside might be better than searching outside, and we can probably do both. But I mean, where am I going to put my effort die? So let's search, and let's use the effort die. All right, we have a 7, which is 2 successes. So let's see what that does. At first, you find nothing out of the ordinary, but then a rug lying unevenly. A hollow sound as you knock on the floorboards beneath the compartment. The compartment hidden below is mostly empty, cleared out in a hurry, but the scraps of parchment and broken talismans of sticks and bone leave no room for doubt. This is where she used to hide the evidence of her sorceries. A silver key gleams in the dirt, evidently forgotten. What does it open? Gain ornament key number 32. Nice. Okay. So we've gained this item, which is going to always, so I don't have to discard it, you may exhaust 1 unrolled effort die to reroll any number of either regular die or effort die. It seems to me like this lady knows this sorceress somehow, like the witch knows the sorceress. Okay, let's decipher the notes you found. Ooh, and I ran out of purple. That's going to be tough. But I can always use my talisman, so let's do it. All right, and we got a 4. So we got absolutely right. It's blue. We got 1 success. 1 success. And because we got 1 success, we can't even use the talisman, because for the talisman, I need to get 0 successes. So I don't think that's going to help. Paw of the wolf, flesh of the thief, blood of the sacrifice. Shape changes, mind fades, dark things are watching. Make no mistake, or you'll attract their attention. Some dark sorcery is written here. The rumors seem to be true. Remember, the rumors are that the sorceress is the one that turned the beast into the beast. So gain 1. Okay, so at least we're getting experience, which is, I think I should start using it. Look around outside. All right, I'm going to go look around outside, but before I'm going to use this. And like I said, you use this to move 2 things. So I'm going to move the blue, and I'm going to move the green, because it seems like I've been using those the most. And at least I'm at 7. If I get to 7, I'll get 2 successes in each. So let's look around the house. Ooh, and I get an 8 this time. Okay, well, 8 puts me at 2 successes. Let's see what that does. You walk around the house but find no other way in. Strange amulets hung outside and symbols carved into the beams attract your attention. Some you recognize, some are much darker. Gain talisman. Well, yeah, I recognize the talisman. I already have one. So I guess we get another talisman, which again, we can sell it to get something else. 2 talismans. There we go. But again, if we do get 0 successes, I can discard and I will still have another one. So I guess I'm all done. So let's end the turn. End the turn, yes. Mayor's house offers nothing more to find. So we get rid of the token. Remove the mayor's house, okay. And now we're gonna refresh. I have my white dice here. Okay. The missing mayor is the main topic of town gossip. Some blame his disappearance on his wife, who is widely distrusted. She's a strange woman who is rumored to dabble in the arcane arts, the sorceress. Some called her behind her back. When he disappears, so did she. Okay? So they both disappeared together. Then the beast came. The townsfolk don't know where the mayor is. They blame the wife. Drama. Okay. All right. And, well, I did say that I wanted to go and check out where the priest had gone because he's kind of one that I'm in the middle of helping. So let's travel east over here. Our girl here. The hanging tree stands where two roads meet. Explore it? Yes. Okay, so we flip it. I'm gonna have to move the smith stack, move it over here because I know I'm going to be exploring that way. The crossroads where the hanging tree grows, an ominous place. Okay. Yes, down there, 24. There's music in the distance. The Romani have made their camp there. Oh, we found the Romani camp, so that's probably where the priest is. Although he does need to talk to some fortune teller. And the hanging tree. Ropes hang from the gnarled branches. The hanging tree stands as a warning to those who would break the law. There it is, hanging tree, okay. Oh, look who we found. Two roads meet here. Some claim that crossroads are places of power. And I guess the priest is hanging around here. It looks like the priest. Um, yeah. And that's it. So do we want to talk to the priest? I guess we do. Although we should probably find the fortune teller first. I don't think she's gonna be up in the tree. Um, I don't know that there's much that the priest can do for us right now. But I guess we'll go talk to him. So visit the crossroads. Yes. All right, some say crossroads are places of arcane power where dark deals are made. In times like these, in the shadow of the hanging tree, you're inclined to agree. In the distance, you hear a sad howl. The beast? No, not even a wolf. Something smaller. The priest stands by the crossroads, distraught. He approaches you as you come. Hello, friend. Did you have a chance to talk to the fortune teller on my behalf yet? Well, we haven't found the fortune teller, but I'm guessing she's at the Romani camp, which is down here. So next turn, priest. So we can look at the sign, we can follow the howls, or ask the priest about your destiny, which we already did, so we don't need to do that. So let's look at the sign. No rolling. North to the manor. Okay, so now we know manor is here. West, back to town, yes. Someone tied a colorful shawl to the sign pointing south. Curious. The south is where we're going next turn. Okay. And now I guess we can follow the howls, see what happens. We do have to roll. Okay, so I'm not very particularly interested in following howls, so I think I'm going to save my dice, my effort die, but I could make my blue better. My blue is the best though, but I guess I will spend this um, and move it once and then move again on the green. And here's something I guess I'm glad this happened. So if I wanted to move this one, I can't because you can't put one on top of the other. So you have to make room. So that's why I had to move that one. And I can't like skip over them because I would take two moves. So there it goes. All right, let's see what we get. We need a 5. And we get a 5, so that's 2 successes. It's the best we're going to get. Getting an 11 here is impossible. I believe it only goes up to 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So the most we could have gotten is 8. Confirm. On your guard, you go where you think the animal is. Soon you stumble upon a set of tracks, too small for a wolf. Fighting your way through the snow and bushes, you follow. A warm welcome awaits you as a hunting dog, clearly lost, jumps toward you, overjoyed to see a human. It doesn't take much to convince it to follow you. Gain dog 26. Okay, so now we have a puppy. Nice. There he is. Oh, he's adorable. And here he is up close. In this is always, so we don't have to discard it. In every red test, +1 to your total roll, to your roll total. So yeah, I guess he helps us fight because I believe red is mostly for fighting. Who's a good doggy? And apparently he's lost. So maybe we'll find his owner. Maybe the owner is at the tree. All right, so we click OK. And we don't have to ask the priest about our destiny, so we're just gonna end the turn. Although we could ask the priest about our other side of the destiny. Maybe he'll know where the ritual things are, because we haven't done much progress on helping people. So why not? We can do it. It's not going to hurt us. So let's ask about the other one. I don't know of such matters, but the old Pathfinder might. Okay, so now we know that we have a clue. Old Pathfinder. I don't know where he is, but sure. Okay, so we're gonna end our turn. Yes, and we're gonna refresh. So now we have 2. That's great. We're going south this time. Oh, but before the beast attacks, the grounds around the noble manor to the northeast become a scene of slaughter. Men and animals alike lie dead. Manor gates are shut. Oh no, that's up north, I believe. The town hall is hastily transformed into a field hospital. The victims are lucky a doctor was passing through town. Okay, and there's a doctor who's going to go by the church. And people need help, right? They're being hurt. Maybe I can go help them, and they want to help me back with my healing ceremony. Well, let's find a doctor. Okay, so we'll put him here. Looks like that's been made into the hospital. The town hall is open, albeit in a different function. Okay. The noble manor lies that way. 34. Okay, found the manor finally. Of course, do we want to go there with a bunch of dead people? We could, or we could go south. Let's see. And that's that. And see, that's how I tell you that usually when it's back to your turn and you can control and you can go explore, the app kind of puts you back where you were at. So even if I had forgotten that I was here, the app kind of shows me in the middle of the app is the tile where I was at last. I think I still want to try and help this priest before he helps himself or find someone else to help him. So I'm going to go south. I'm going to explore down here because I heard that the Romani camp is down here. And anyways, I need to go there if I do find my ritual items, which I haven't. Have I? No, I haven't. All right, so let's go here. Explore tile 24. Yes. Okay, we flipped. And I love how they all connect when you flip them. That's so cool how you get to see the town, the parts of town that you've explored now. And they're exactly the same as the darkened side. It's just that now they have color. That's pretty cool. All right. The Romani camp is warm and welcoming. Are they not afraid of the beast? Okay. There's the camp where trading takes place and where the fortune teller resides. We found the fortune teller, guys. Okay. So let's actually find her mini. Okay, here she is. And then, okay. King's wagon. The wagon belongs to the Romani king, always surrounded by celebration. Okay, Mr. King. And that's it. So I think we know what to do, right? We need to go check on the fortune teller, help the priest so that he'll help us back. And at least we've gotten 1 out of the 3 that we need. So I'm going to go talk to her. Visit the Romani camp. Yes. Okay, so here's another place where we can shop. We need a horse, which is 1. It's right here. Then we're going to get medicine, 2 medicine. Now we have a little bit of money. 2 medicine. We need a torch, which is 15. And a lantern, which is 34. A lot of things to see in the dark. It's going to get dark here. 34 is actually on the other stack. There's the lantern. And these are 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so we can afford all of them. And then let's make sure that we know that this stack belongs to the fortune teller, who not only tells you your fortune, but also sells wares. Okay. A quieter part of the camp, the fortune teller's wagon is treated with reverence. By the entrance, a few older women are performing a ceremony of some sort, blowing smoke over a talisman you don't recognize. One gives you a toothless smile as you enter the wagon. I feel I can help you, says the fortune teller, but you must tell me what you need. Well, we need help. She pauses. Unlike the priest, he wants to talk to me, but doesn't know how to ask. The fool. Yeah, well, we're here to talk in his behalf, aren't we? So we can let the Romani purify a ritual item. We don't have any ritual items. Let the fortune teller divine your fate for $1, 1 coin. Oh my gosh, with that I can buy me half a lantern. Speak in defense of the priest. I know we need to do that. Take a look at the Romani market, which is going shopping. Ask the fortune teller about your destiny. We should probably do that and ask the fortune teller about an item, where our items are very insignificant. Although I can ask about the dog. Maybe she knows who the owner is. So first, let's help the priest. Speak in defense of the priest. And I think I'm gonna spend all of them because my blue, well, actually, I don't have to because I'm not going to get an 11. Am I? I'm just going to use one, see how it goes. Well, it went really bad. But I got a 5, which is 2. So I guess we'll go with that. I could exhaust my effort die with my ornament key to reroll any of those. But I'm not gonna get any. I'm not gonna get 11. So you know what? I'm just going to leave it at 2 successes and hope for the best. The fortune teller laughs. I had hoped he would gather enough courage to come here himself instead of sending messengers, but it is what it is. If you can convince him that he can ask his questions safely, I will welcome him. Okay, so I guess we need to go back and tell him, hey, you're okay. All right, we click OK. The priest arrives soon after, stopping you as you leave. Believe it or not, you were of much help to me. Oh, so he came over. Oh, great. We may not always see eye to eye, which, he adds, but I see your kind heart and I will join you in this ceremony. I'm sure you could use a good Christian on your side. The first volunteer has agreed to join your ceremony. You will need more. Yes, we need 2 more, we know. But we've got 1. That's great. And we remove him. Replace the crossroads as indicated. Okay, I guess the crossroads are still here, but the priest is with us. Well, it just says remove him, so we'll remove him. Okay. So there were other things we wanted to do. We want to go shopping. Let's ask the fortune teller about our destiny. Let's see. Healing ceremony. The Romani king promises to help those who go after the beast. But I don't want to go after the beast. The beast is my son. So I don't know about that. And let's ask about the dog. Maybe you know who this dog belongs to? Let me get my hand out of the way. Is that the old hunter's hound? Okay, so she does know. I just don't know where the old hunter is, but okay. And then let's go shopping. Right. So it looks like we're gonna need lights for something, because why are they selling so much light? And we also get a horse, which I can, instead of regular move to any explore tile. So it'll get us really fast to wherever we need to go. So far, we still have so much to explore. Always, each time you explore, you gain 1. Oh, I like that. And yeah, I think I'm going for the lantern, even though it's more expensive. All right, so the lantern does cost 2, which is expensive, but then always, each time you explore, you gain 1 XP, 1 experience token, and we have a lot of places to explore, so let's do it. So I'm going to go broke again, but I'm getting a lantern, because next turn we can explore this way and start getting free XP. Yeah, and that's all I can afford, so that's it. We don't have money for her to tell us our fate, and we don't have a ritual item, so end. We need to find the ritual items. End the turn. Okay, refresh. So we're back to 2. Okay. The beast was seen running towards the wood. It moved inhumanly fast. Okay. Well, here's the thing. The forest is right next to us and we could explore it. But they say the beast is there, which is kind of scary. We could also go north to the manor and see if anyone needs our help there, since they all kind of suffer from the beast, and that'll be an explore action. I think since I'm a chicken, I mean, look at my attack. My dog can help me though with the beast, but I don't think I'm prepared for that. So I think I'm gonna go north to the manor. Up there, explore tile 34, yes. And always, every time you explore, you gain one experience token, so we'll do that. Okay, flip it. A noble abode. The grounds include a stable, gardens, and servants' hovels. The smell of blood is in the air. Yes, we know, because the beast killed everybody. Okay, there's a manor. The manor towers over the land, its walls safe from the monster's ravages. Okay. The stable by the manor suffered greatly in the beast's attack. Stable here. The grounds look like a battlefield. The beast the beast's recent attack wreaked havoc on the stable and the servants' quarters, leaving the place ruined and stained with blood. We get to refresh one effort die. Okay. Now we want to go to the manor or to the stable. Well, the stable is probably just full of dead horses. So I think the manor would be better. Maybe we can find somebody we can help there. Visit the manor. Yes. We're up here. As you approach the manor, it quickly becomes clear that you won't be getting in anytime soon. The walls are tall and the gate is securely locked, despite the deep claw marks it now bears. The snow is covered in blood, and you can hear the distant neighing of a panicked horse that must have escaped from the stable. A wounded mercenary sits by the gate, shocked and wide-eyed. He doesn't respond to your greeting. Catch the horse or calm him down. I guess we need people's help, so we're gonna calm him down. And also our blue is better than a green. Speak kind words or tend to his wounds. We have nothing to tend to his wounds, so we're just gonna have to cure him with kindness. We can at least use one effort die. I know we need is a 5 to get 2 successes. And we get 8, which is still 2 successes. Okay? In time, your kind words bring him back to his senses. In return, he tells you his story. He and his companion were transporting some valuable loot their noble master sent back here from the war with the intention of donating it to the church. They were assailed by the monster just before reaching the manor gates. You should be able to track my friend, he says. He ran with the treasure as soon as he saw the creature, and it gave chase. He's likely dead now. He stands up and prepares to leave. As for me, I'm off to seek some safer employment. Refresh one of your purple die, which is the one that I just used. So everything is refreshed. Okay. So now we can follow the tracks, or we can even try to catch the horse. It's a human. We're gonna follow the tracks. Okay, so before I roll, I can use this, and I will, to move that one to a 6. And maybe my red, I should start moving so that they're all that way, at least 2 successes, and then I have to start working on those as well. So I'll get rid of that. And let's roll. And we'll roll 2. Well, we need a 6. Do we need to roll 2? I'm gonna roll 1. Let's see if we can get a 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. We get exactly 6, which is 2 successes on the green. And the grisly sight you see after following the other mercenaries' tracks to the nearby thicket. The beast got him and didn't leave much. A small chest lies smashed in the bloody snow. Silver and gold gleam inside. Gain hand mirror, which is number 40. This one, I think? Yes, hand mirror. And gain $2. Okay, don't mind if I do. I'll show you the mirror. Here's the mirror, usually costs $2. We got it for free in every blue test. Each success from the purple die counts double. So if we start rolling successes on the purple, then we get 2 instead of 1. Great. Okay, we'll keep it. Okay. And then I guess we can try and catch the horse. I mean, our green is a little bit better now. Lure it with food. I don't have any food, but I can approach it. And we lost that purple one, but we'll use another one. See if we can get a 6. Okay, we got 4, 6, 7, and so okay, we got 9, which still it's on the green, so it's only 2 successes. Let's see if that's enough. With some skill and patience, you manage to approach the horse. It's an old animal, calm and easy to handle. Gain horse. Okay, so we gain ourselves a horse, which I told you already, instead of a regular move, I can discard it and move anywhere. Of course, I want to explore because That will give me an experience point, but maybe we can sell it. Or maybe we'll use it in a time of need. Okay, we can end our turn. Yes. No one will get inside until the matter of the beast is resolved. So no more matter to explore. Okay, remove the matter. Okay, and refresh. Good. So we have 2 out of 3. Okay. Husband of a witch, son of a witch, nothing good could have come from this, some say about the missing mayor. Others claim the sorceress summoned the beast to kill him as she hid in the dark woods. All right, so I have a feeling that I am the mother of the beast. I know that. Nobody else knows. And apparently the mayor was killed by the beast. Husband of a witch. So the sorceress, of course, is a witch. Son of a witch. Is the mayor my son? Because I'm trying to reverse the spell. So I know somebody cursed my son. So that, and apparently I think, the witch thinks that the wife put the spell on him, which is the sorceress. So it kind of makes a little sense that my son is the mayor. Okay, maybe. All right, so we can go to this table, but I think I want to explore because I want to get more tokens. So we're going to go this way. What is this? The fields are frozen solid. Sure, let's go to the fields. Over here, yes. Get a token for it. And a patch of frozen mud, snow, and dried grass. A bleak sight. Okay. A small farm stands at the edge of town. Maybe somebody needs help in here at the farm. And what's happening here? A strange man seems to be plowing the field in the middle of winter. Strange plowman. He probably needs help then if he's trying to do that during winter, or maybe he's crazy. So farmhouse or plowman? Well, I see a person. I want to go help him. So let's go for plowman. Visit the strange plowman. Yes. He pushes his plow, yet no oxen pull it. Rats sit on his shoulder and skitter through his clothes. What is this strange scene? The plowman greets you with a smile and a wink. You're not like the others, he notes. The others are unaware of fate. So I can take a closer look. Something is wrong, obviously. Or listen to his ramblings. Well, let's listen to his ramblings for a little bit first, and then we'll check what's wrong. His words of rats, plagues, and wars may be confusing, but as he notices your attention, he turns to you. Your sins are delightful, I must admit, and like all good sins, they must be rewarded. He laughs, and you find yourself holding a gift. Okay, he gave us $1 for listening. We're good listeners. Yes, of course. Okay. And then he laughs again and shows you, by God, what is that thing? A cruel amalgamation of flesh, stitched together, oozing corruption. He notices your look and waves a terrible thing at you. This, I noticed it at the stones when I came here. It was too delightful to leave there. Do you want it? Planning any rituals? Okay, so maybe this is one of the 2 items that I need for the ritual, which can also save my son. So of course I want it. Oh, curious things you seek, laughed the plowman. In return, I will only require a card that holds your fate. What could he mean, a card? Like the ones the fortune teller uses? Oh, so do I need to go back to the fortune teller and let her read my fortune now? Okay, I might do that. I don't have a card. All right, let's take a closer look because I can give him a card. I don't have it yet. Okay, let's roll. We're gonna use 1, I guess. Try to hit, it's a blue test. So I need to hit a 5. Yeah, more than enough. 7, 8, 9. Still 2 successes. What sort of madman plows the fields in winter? What sort of strange riddles leave his mouth? Where do the rats come from? The details of the wrongness of the scene come to you gradually. The smell of sulfur, the fact that neither the plow nor the plowman himself seem to leave any tracks in the snow. Oh, okay, is he like dead? As the dreadful realization dawns upon you, the plowman gives you a mischievous smile and winks. It's a dark spirit. Banish it. I don't have anything to banish. Maybe with my talisman? It's a charm. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna let him be. End my turn and go find that card. End the turn, yes. Okay, we'll refresh one. And I think I'm gonna go down here so I'm closer to the fortune teller instead of going the way I already know. So if I come down here and I explore, I'll get another token. So that's kind of the plan for now. So I'm gonna go down here to 42. I do believe that that's where the beast might be because they said there was crime, but maybe he's left by now. Yes? Okay, there are wolves in these woods. Is it wise to venture alone? I have a dog. I'm not alone. All right. Broken cart. An overturned wagon. Crows circle above. You smell blood. Okay. Doesn't say there's any people. A wolf den. Few would dare approach it unprepared. Yes, I will not dare either. But maybe we don't have to. Yes, we don't have to. We can just go to the broken cart. So let's go to the broken cart. Visit? Yes. A merchant's cart lies overturned in a shallow ditch. Crates and barrels lie strewn around the path. There's no one in sight, and the horses have been scavenged down to bloody piles of bones. A crow, seemingly unafraid of you, is pecking at the gory remains, occasionally pausing to watch you with strangely clever eyes. We can search the cart for lost valuables, we can try and catch the crow, or we can take a look at the tracks. Let's search for the lost valuables. I mean, if I can get more good stuff, I will. But of course, that's a red test. And my red is not that great. So before I test it, let's spend this and make it better. And then we can roll with one of these. All right, I got 6. Also, my dog in every red test gives me +1, so I actually have 7. And I actually have an immediate success because of my effort dice. So 7 is 2 plus my immediate 1. I have 3 successes. Let's see if we can find something nice. You pry open some of the crates, and among the frozen and damaged goods, you find quite a large sum of money. Wow, I'm rich now. Okay, now I can go shopping for sure. $4 to my name. Okay. All right, let's try and catch that crow, shall we? Green is not our worst one. So lure it with food. I still don't have any food. Let's use our last effort die. Sneak up on it. All right, we have a 6. So that's 2 successes. Will that be enough? The crow caws as if offended and hops several steps away, not afraid but cautious. Okay, so we couldn't catch it. All right. We do lose our purple dice. Take a look at the tracks. Oh, sure. Let's do it. I'm only rolling the normal ones. I got a 4, so it's only 1 success. The snow is bloodied and trampled. You have no idea what you're looking at, but it's certain that something gruesome happened here. Was it the beast? Well, we're not going to mess with that, are we? All right, we're going to end our turn. Yes. You have lingered for too long. A snarling pack of wolves is on your trail. This is not a moment for valor. You must run. Okay, run with just these 2. I got a 6. So on green, that's 2 successes. You're in luck. The garrison, still strewn around the crash cart, attracts their interest and they abandon their pursuit. And we get a little bit of green. So start moving this one. Sure, let's do that. And okay, refresh 1. Okay, we're going back to the Romani camp, to the fortune teller. That's the plan, to have her read her fortune, maybe buy some more stuff. Visit? Yes. Okay, so let the fortune teller divine your fate. Do you wish to spend $1? Yes, I do. Her eyes lock onto yours, gazing deep as if into your heart. Compassion, she whispers. Take heed, sister. Your kind heart drives your spells and your charms, and you may yet do some good. But at the fiery shore, you will forget kindness. Pray someone will come to remind you. She lays a single card on the table. Her words fill you with fear of something you don't yet understand, but you accept her gift. And we gain the card, which is what we need to go back, of course, and get whatever it was that he was trying to give us. Popis, 57. All right, and here's the one we got. And this one also has an always. Actually, this one costs $3, so I don't mind. After each red test, if all of your effort dice are exhausted, you may advance your blue track. So it gives us XP. Okay, bring on the red tests. Okay. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about is we haven't found anyone else to help. No one else wants our help, and I still need two more people that I need to help. Where are they? All right, so we can go shopping again. We have a ton of money. Uh, we already asked her about our destiny, I think. So let's see. There's a torch. Plus one success in each test this turn. That's not bad. Medicine. Somebody needed medicine. There was hurt people up there, so I might buy medicine. There's that horse. I already have a horse. Um, maybe I'll buy two medicine and a torch, and I might use it. I might not. I have tons of money. If I don't end up using it, I can always sell it. I'm only gonna pay two because I'm gonna sell one of my talisman. I haven't even used it. So what happens is you put it here when you sell it and you get your money. And look at all the items I got now. Medicines, we'll put it like that. Okay, I need to remember all of this, of course. All right, we went shopping, which was here. Okay, and I think we're done. So we're gonna end the turn. Yeah.